Hey guys, Jay here. Welcome to another convention review. This time I'm doing Anime Washington 2025. Before I get too far, I'll just talk about my voice real fast. I lost my voice at the convention. Uh, I'm not sick, so don't worry about that. However, talking like this pushes stuff up in my throat and it irritates my throat anyway. And that causes me to cough. So I'll be cutting all of those out of the video. So there's going to be a lot of cuts in this video, but it's whatever. I just figured it was a good idea to let you guys know that. That's just, I have to cough it out so that I can talk again, or it'll make it so I can't talk. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I do explain it in the second vlog, which will be 2 weeks from the day this one comes out. So yeah, there's also not going to be a third vlog because of this. My voice on Sunday was gone, basically. It was almost completely gone. So it's come back quite a bit since then. I don't know what's taking so long. It needs to hurry up and stop doing this, but whatever. Anyway, back to the video. So just like every year, there's going to be a con haul as well, which is actually all right in front of me. I haven't done that video yet, but that will be up in the card above here, as well as the description below if you want to go to that. So Anime Washington. Yeah, so last year they had it in the Tacoma Convention Center, and this year apparently that was too small and they needed more room. So they, or something, I don't know. But whatever reason, they moved it back to where SummerCon is. So, or not moving it back, but they moved it to where SummerCon is in the Puyallup Fairgrounds. So yeah, bigger space. It's the same building that SummerCon happened, the main stuff that SummerCon happens in, the Showplex, as well as they were using the pavilion, but they were only using it for gaming, and we didn't care, so we didn't go over there. I have no idea what was happening in that building. We asked, they told us, and we never went over there. So I don't know. But from my understanding, there was console games and probably some arcade style. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, for the main thing is all in the Showplex building, which is the main building that SummerCon happens in. It was really small because this is a small anime con. So I don't know how many people went, but it wasn't very many. So SummerCon gets easily like 5,000 plus people, but this, I'm thinking it's more like less than 1,000, maybe 5 to 600. I'm not sure. It wasn't very big. So when you go in the normal Showplex entrance, there's the food right there on your right side, and then everything else, right? If you've been there before, you probably may have seen in videos what it looks like. The left side was all vendors, and the right side was all artist alley, and then the middle they had like a whole line going down the building, and it was all. You know what? I got an idea. I'm going to use this game case as a map. Okay. So let's just make this like a map for you guys that you guys are looking at on the screen. So entrance would be like way over here on the map, and you'd go in these doors, and all along here is the food, and the pavilion is over here. Okay. Pretend that. So you go in these doors, and then so with food here, this whole side would have been artist alley, and this whole side would have been vendors. And then in the dead center, going from all the way up here, oh well, there's a cutoff where there's tables for the food and stuff. But past that, in the middle, going all the way down, was a bunch of tables for all the guests, and they were on both sides. So there was people facing that way, people facing that way. So that's how it was. That's how the entire layout of that building was. I don't know what the layout of the other building was because we didn't go over there. But the guests were awesome. I got to meet all the ones that I wanted to, and so did Atlas. And then we had my cousin's daughter with us. She got to go meet all the ones she wanted to. She went with us for Saturday and Sunday. And so we all got to do everything we wanted to do, and that was great. One thing I also like is the badges. So this is our badges. It has, I don't know what his name is. One of the dudes from Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't watch it, so I don't know what his name is. But the blonde dude or whatever, he has like dark hair under here and then blonde kind of spiky hair. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I bought her a 3-day badge as well, but she couldn't go Friday because she's still in school. So, and she's really wanted to go, so I was like, it's not that expensive. I'll buy it and let you go. And so they let me pick up both badges because you don't put it under your name. You get it under your email, and you show them the email, they scan the QR code and give you a badge. So they gave me both of them so I could give her hers on Saturday. So that was awesome. Other places like SakuraCon and KomoriCon, you can't do that because you have names on the badges, and the person whose name is on the badge, they need to pick it up. So you can't go get it for somebody. So it's cool that this one SummerCon as well as PAX does it too because none of them have names. They all just go off a QR code. So you can pick up as many as you pay for. As long as you have the code for it, you're good to go. Heck, I could even send somebody the code and they could have picked it up if they wanted. So that's the thing too. So that's pretty cool that they do that. So it's really hard to do these reviews because there's a lot of stuff we don't do. And there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't happen at this con. So, and I don't even know where panels were. We didn't go to any. So we didn't even bother. So I don't know how those are here, but I hear they're fine. But I don't know. But for the rest of the review, staff was great. Nobody really, there was no problems with staff. None of them yelled at people. None of them seemed to have bias towards anybody. None of them had any issues. There was nothing wrong with them. And in fact, we had to ask where some of the voice actors were because we missed a whole section of them. We didn't realize that we went through. There was like a separated section. I don't know why it was there between two sections of voice actors, and we went through that and didn't realize that we missed the entire other section. So once we knew that, we figured it out. So we went to the info booth, which I guess also doubled as the merch booth, and we just asked them, and they told us, and everything was great. And the only other thing really left is the attendees, and everyone was fine. I don't think we had a problem with anybody. I don't remember us having a problem with anybody. We saw some friends. That was fun. So we got to hang out with a bunch of people that we knew. Um, uh, it was all great. So we had a great time other than this. On Sunday, Atlas and I had a big problem where we kept forgetting things. I forgot my armbands for Rimuru, so we had to go back and come back. And then we almost lost part of his costume somehow. So we got all angry and everything. And we couldn't find the stuff until like 1 p.m. and or 12:30ish or something, and got in around 1 p.m. So we only had a couple hours left because it ended at 4 on Sunday. So that kind of ruined Sunday's experience for us a little bit, as well as my voice was, like I said, completely shot on Sunday. So talking was horrible. Like you can hear me now. If I was doing this on Sunday, you wouldn't be able to hear me. That's how bad it was. So yeah, that just kind of made things worse. But everything actually went fine. There was nothing negative about the con, so that's good. And I really was happy that Toshiro's voice actor from Bleach, I was Toshiro on Friday, and I originally was going to do him at this con anyway, and then they announced all the Bleach characters, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he was the last one to get announced, and he let me not only take a picture for free, so he did free selfies, but I was allowed to record a vlog for free as well. I didn't have to pay for that. That's awesome, right? Most of them you do that, it makes sense. Like you're interacting with them, and they want to get paid for this stuff, and you're taking their time and all that stuff. So that's normal. I normally will just pay the fee if I can, or if I know that I'm going to be getting a vlog out of it, I'll just pay the fee. But he didn't want one. He didn't want to pay, so I was like, oh, he didn't want me to pay. So I was like, that's cool. I'll go with that. It's less money I got to spend. So I was happy about that. Also, I didn't know he's Kadaj from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Now I hear it in him. I didn't hear it before. I went and rewatched some Toshiro clips, and now I hear Kadaj in him, and it's really weird. I don't know. Anyway, I got that signed, so I got Advent Children signed by. But the point is, yeah, that was fun. And then Johnny Young Bosch came outside when we were. It's in the vlog for the Friday vlog. It's near the end. We went outside and there's a boba truck, and so Atlas and Hardy wanted boba. I don't drink boba or tea, but they had lemonade. So I got a kiwi lemonade, which is one of my favorite types of lemonade, and we were all sitting around chatting and drinking that and freezing to death because it was freezing outside and we were in Bleach cosplays. And Johnny Young Bosch walks by and is like, oh, hey, Ichigo to Atlas because he was Ichigo. And he just ignored me. And I was like, what? Oh, come on, I'm right here. And he goes, like that, like just joking around, obviously. I'm like, what are you doing? And it was just hilarious because it was Johnny Young Bosch doing it. But it was fun. And so we all had a really good time. I don't think there's anything negative that I can even talk about because there isn't. So there's not much to say here about the con. But I don't give the reviews a star rating or like a 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 or A, B, C or whatever. I don't do that. What I do is I tell you what happened at the convention, how things went, how it was ran, and then I let you guys decide if you want to go the following year. So, or just whatever. If you guys had any different experiences, please let me know in the not the description, in the comment section below. I've seen some people who have had some problems that I didn't see at different conventions. So there's that. If that happened to you, go ahead and let me know. Maybe it'll help other people too. They can see my part of the review and your part in the comment. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. So if you like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later.